When did it happen? Why did it happen? How did it happen? When did we throw the honesty of news out the window? When did we decide that comedy had to come at the cost of a person's dignity? When did we decide that it was okay to make accusations and allegations without any semblance of evidence to cause someone to be guilty before they're proven guilty in a court of law, in our government? When? Why? To what end have we fallen to such lows in our humanity? Why do we feel entertained by the idea of ripping a person's dignity apart for a laugh or two? Last Saturday night at the White House, I won't even call it a congressional or whatever you call that thing, that White House correspondence dinner. That person, that inhumane person who stood at that podium and slashed apart Sarah Huckabee Sanders for her physical deformities, for her appearance, for her name, to call abortion the way she did, to get a laugh. Regardless of what your beliefs are about abortion, we all must agree that abortion is taking a life. However you want to do it, however you want to say it, woman has a right to her choice. Woman has a right to do what she's going to do with that fetus, whatever. I'm not going to sit here and try to argue about abortion or any of that shit. But to say it the way that that woman did is atrocious. It's inhumane. It's trying to dignify something to get a laugh that is absolutely not something that a choice that should have to be made because of a woman's mistake or a rapist's mistake or whatever to cause an abortion to happen. That woman should be removed from ever being a comedian again. No one should ever laugh at her. No one should give her a stage. No one should give her a platform. No one should give her the dignity of being called anything but a sexist bigot who is out there to try to do anything she can to get a laugh and also to make a political statement against people who do not hold her same beliefs, whatever they may be. And I don't care what her beliefs are. I don't care what your beliefs are. The very fact that that bitch would stand up there and do the things she did makes her not human in my book. And I don't care what your viewpoints on it are. It is not right. We have fallen to levels that are just cannot be dignified with anything other than animal, evil darkness. I did not watch Saturday night. I just happened to see highlights in my surfing around, trying to bring, stuff to the Facebook. I've not been making a whole lot of statements about what I'm finding in investigative stuff with our Congress and all that. Haven't been saying anything. But this stuff is getting to a point where it's insanity. Whether you're on the right or the left, because they're all screwed up. Okay? This has got to stop. There was nothing, one thing that woman said on Saturday night that was funny. Nothing. Calling Ivanka full of shit about a diaper, not funny. Talking about Sarah Huckabee's eyes. My wife has Ehlers-Danlos syndrome, which causes tissue degeneration, which causes some things to sag like eyelids and things like that. How dare you? How dare you call out someone's physical ailments or deformities or whatever you call them to get a laugh? You sick ass. There was nothing funny about it, and you should be removed from ever being able to entertain anywhere again. You are just an awful person. You're sick. And where did it become okay for news agencies to be putting out there things called news that are not backed up by fact, but made up by rumor, innuendo, and false statements by people who are trying to make a political statement? Where is the news? Where's the news? I don't want to hear about anonymous sources. Because they're lying. There's so much lying, deceiving, and twisting of facts to make political statements, to make social agendas the forefront and trying to program our thinking in America, that it is absolutely sickening. The news is no longer the news. It's the Inquirer across all of our major networks. Where is the news based solely on fact and investigative reporting? It's gone. You news people are out there making statements that are programming the thinking of the American people to fit the agendas of your political purchasers. News people are leaving congressional positions to become news anchors and news commentators and reporters who have no business doing that. You have no right to leave an appointment in Congress or as a politically elected official and going back into the public view in a news agency, acting like you're a journalist, acting like you're a reporter, and pushing your political agendas. That's not news. That's social engineering. Where is the news? And honestly, Fox News is the same way. They're on the right. Everybody else is on the left. Fox News is on the right. Where is the center, investigative, fact-based news? Who do you think you are? Who do you think you are? I don't want conservative on the right-wing news. I don't want left-wing liberal news. I want news. I want news based on investigative, fact-based reporting. If the news media was actually reporting fact-based news that's coming out of our government, the way that it's coming out of our government, the way that it's there, based solely on fact, there would not even be a Russian investigation going on. There would be a Russian investigation going on against other people besides the people that's being carried on against right now. And you know it as well as I do. Everybody knows it, but nobody's doing anything about it. It's obvious as hell that the news agencies are being paid for by political money with an agenda that is sick to the American people. It's not there to help the American people. It's there to help certain people to maintain power in our government and control the thinking of the American people to gain their power. Our Congress is broken. Our government is broken. As soon as we allowed Congress to have unlimited terms in Congress, it became corrupt. The fact that we can have people getting 80, 90 years old living in Congress, electing their own rules by which to live and govern themselves by, you can see it right now. Who the hell do you think you are? You are not representing the American people. You are representing your own interests every single time we go to elections so you can re-elect yourselves. So you can pay the most money, get the most money from special interest lobbyists, corporate interests, so that you can get yourselves re-elected. The Convention of States has got to happen to stop you people from corrupting our government. There is absolutely no way that a nonpartisan, bipartisan government should be operating the way it is right now to allow people like the Clintons and all of these people to get away with the corruption they've been getting away with. On the right and the left. Let's not just pick on the Clintons. It goes deep and it goes wide, and the facts keep getting uncovered by real investigative reporting, but people keep dropping dead, getting fired, getting removed before they can even testify. They're disappearing. What is going on? The American people need to stand up for themselves, and we got to stop this crap right now. Look, I'm just an American person who has a big mouth and who seems to not who I don't know what to do. I just keep running my mouth, I guess. I have asked people to join me, that maybe we need to go to Washington and just stand in front of the White House. How many thousands of people would it take for us to go to Washington, stand in front of the White House for as long as we need to stand in front of the White House, and just keep chanting the things I'm chanting right now? Because it's up to us, the American people, to get control of the media. Okay? We can get control of these assholes. We can get control of the news organizations that keep repeating the lies over and over and over and over again because they're owned by people that want to control this country. There used to be a time when news agencies could be held liable for lying and trying to act like it's factual news. These people are lying to you. They're lying to me. They're lying to us straight through their face, straight in your eyes. They're lying to you about what's going on with these investigations. And if you really sit down and think about it and do a little bit of investigating on your own, by God, you're going to realize it too, unless you want to sit there and shut up and keep being brainwashed by the bullshit they're putting forward. I keep saying that I'm not going to keep saying too much about this, but it's just getting to where it's insane. People should be held accountable for what they're saying to us to try to change our thinking away from our American way of life. The bigots are the ones that are on the CNN and all those places trying to get you to believe the bullshit they're trying to put in front of you. Look, I'm not a conservative. Okay? I'm not a Republican. I'm sure as hell not the kind of liberal that they're trying to throw at you right now. I'm pissed. I am very pissed off right now. After watching that White House Correspondents' Dinner the other night and watching the press conference behind everything that's going on with our president from both CNN, MSNBC, ABC, NBC, Fox, all of them. I'm fed up. I'm tired of it. I am very happy Fox News is there. I can't say enough to say. I can't say that I'm unhappy that they're there, because they're the ones that are uncovering this rampant corruption in Washington. Otherwise, it wouldn't be happening, because everybody's so damn hell bent on sinking President of the United States that they're not even paying attention to the actual corruption that's going on in Washington. It's been going on for the last 50 years. People have been ignoring this stuff because the Congress, the people that are in Congress that keep reelecting themselves and setting rules for themselves to live by that don't apply to the American people, but allow them to get away with corruption over and over and over and over again. They're going to keep doing it. The only reason that you even know anything about what's going on is because of Fox News and the people and Judicial Watch and those people that are trying to bring this stuff to light. Listen, let me tell you something. I do not think for a minute that if the shoe was on the other foot, that if Clinton had won the presidency and that it was the Republicans who were corrupt, it wouldn't be any different. They'd still be having the same investigations. They'd be doing the same work trying to uncover the corruption.